Hello, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a week-long video where I plan out every day over the course of the week so you can see how I adjust things from my weekly plan and then how I adjust things based on what I do or don't get done the day before. So if you watched last week's video, it was a plan with me video of this exact week, so you can kind of hear my thoughts on planning out this week. And now we're gonna get started day by day. So it is Monday morning. It's like literally first thing, Monday morning. I have been trying to be good about getting up when my alarm says so that I can have a little bit of time to myself before my daughter wakes up. Planning out my day is not necessarily always one of those first things I do before she wakes up. There's a couple other things I would like to make sure I get done, but filming is also tough with her. So I wanted to prioritize this. Anyway, it is Monday. I guess I can put the date. It's the 10th. So in the plan with me, I talked about how I've been using this other brand of dot markers, which I feel like, I don't know, maybe is that the brand? I'll leave them linked down below if you're interested. I like how much brighter the colors are, and I like how much thicker the other side is compared to the Zig brand, but the dots are smaller, but they fit really nicely in my planning tools, which are tools that I created myself. So it's kind of working out. So let's get started with this morning. Mostly in the morning, my priorities are to get through my AM routine and working out. And we also need to go run one errand. There was something we got home last night from being out of town that I realized we do not have enough of. And well, you know, we're gonna walk to this appointment. So maybe we don't have to go first thing in the morning. It's not that I don't mind going out and walking in the morning, but I also am all about maximizing time. And so if we're gonna walk right by where we need, yeah, that's silly. Okay, so we'll just use this dot for plants, even though traditionally I would have put plants over here in this section. So for the longest time, I was planning on just a notepad, and I just last week transitioned to going back to hourly planning, partially because the daily notepads came back in stock, and then partially because my daughter is now on a much more consistent nap routine. It's not exact every day, but it's pretty close. And so it allows me to kind of plan out hourly. So these are kind of things that I get done or try to get done in the morning while she is awake. And then during her first nap, I'm gonna try to prioritize we're gonna do the weekend recap first, my communication routine, and there's one more thing for the podcast that I need to get done. This is one of those things that I thought I was actually gonna do after I planned this last night, and then I did not. Then she will wake up, I will get her ready, and then we will head to this appointment. And then we will make our errand after appointment target. And then during her afternoon nap, I will prioritize the merch and the video. And then we actually don't have any groceries in the house right now. Typically I meal plan on like Fridays or Saturdays, and Sam goes to the grocery store on Sundays. We were both out of town, so that did not happen. I guess it's the first time we've been out of town over a weekend. I don't know, but we'll see. I honestly can't even remember. So I'm not sure what our meal plan, grocery plan is. I need to wait for Sam to wake up and talk to him about that. But I am gonna potentially go to a dance class tonight. It's kind of gonna depend on how things are going throughout the day. But I wanted to go to at least one this month. And tonight is probably gonna be the best night for me to do that. So I'm gonna put that down here. That class is from 7 to 8. And then my PM routine when I get back. Okay, I already drew these lines in. That's the one thing about using these, right? So before, what I was doing was using the Zig marker with the matching mild liner. And so over on this side, I would just do the mild liner on the whole section. Well, these colors are so like dark that if I do that, I can't read my own writing. So I just draw this little line, but it's been working. So I split these sections up into work, personal, and tomorrow. So in that plan with me, I had talked about how I was going to use this notebook from Erin Condren for my to-do list. And all I had kind of talked about was outlining work, personal, and then 1, 2, and 3 categories. So the way I ended up, when I finally worked on the to-do list, I did end up doing it last night. I wasn't sure I was going to. I did it last night just off camera. But the way that I thought about it was, this box is ASAP. These are things I need to get to like as soon as humanly possible. So ideally today. The middle box, the 2 level, are things I'd like to get to this week. So things that I need to put on the plan at some point this week. And then the bottom box says eventually. And so they are things that I would like to get to eventually. If I could get to them this week, great. But if not, then that's totally fine. So let's start with, I'm gonna put some of the, I'm not showing you that list because some of those things I don't want to share. And I'm gonna transfer them over here, but with like a little bit less like detail. I apologize. But I really am still trying to find the balance of planning and sharing my life, but also keeping things, especially about my daughter, private. So in terms of personal things that were ASAP, getting the Father's Day cards in the mail. I bought them, but I need to put them in the mail. So if I get that today, ideally actually if I could get to that before we head out for the day and I could drop them off during this leave the house moment, that would be ideal. Okay, then there is a list of something that I need to work on. And then I need to schedule a few more appointments for something. Those are my personal things. And then in terms of work things, there's actually 2 emails that I need to schedule. One is about a summit that I am speaking in. I'm gonna put emails, I may send 2. And then one is for the challenge that wraps up today. Okay, I'm not even gonna add anything else. Like there's still a bunch of things in the this week section. If I magically get through all of this, I will go reference that section, but I would be shocked and delighted if that happens. Good morning, happy Tuesday. Yesterday, I didn't even finish checking things off. It was one of those really great days. Like one of those days where I did not only everything on my list, but and then some, and I felt good. I stayed focused. Like it was just a really great day. And not every day is gonna be like that, but I will take them when I can get them. And let's go ahead and get Tuesday, today, all planned out. I feel like I like filming these clips first thing, right when I wake up, because I get my day planned, I get it done. But also I feel like talking right when I wake up, I'm a little bit awkward. I sound a little bit like a frog. Like I haven't fully woken up yet. I haven't even had a sip of coffee, but like I mentioned yesterday, I want to prioritize these clips before my daughter wakes up. So same thing as yesterday. We're going to prioritize my morning routine, and it is actually closer to 6, truthfully, but I don't like putting it all the way up there and cramming it up next to the day. I like scoops. And I was interrupted by a cat. Anyways, as I was saying, I like scooting it down just one line to give a little bit of space. So it honestly, it doesn't matter because it's gonna take up all this time anyways, even if I am starting it at 6. So it's like 6:07 right now. Okay, so AM routine and get my workout in. Those are the priorities for first thing in the morning. And then once she goes down for her first nap, oh, I also got this done yesterday, like really, feel really good about all the things I accomplished yesterday. Okay, so when she goes down, I'm trying to think this through a little bit. I'm gonna turn Rosie on, get her going, and then I think I'm gonna edit the pod. I'm gonna get that done right away. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and put all of my work stuff here because my mom is coming to help. So it almost doesn't matter when Lila is like down for her nap or up from her nap because I can continue. Oh, my mom is coming to help. So I can just continue working. It's not like yesterday where I kind of had to think through like prioritizing what I'm gonna get done when. So my communication routine, some content I need to finish up. And then there was this one work thing that I didn't do yesterday, not because I didn't have time, but because I just didn't have not even the brain power. It was something I knew I was gonna have to think a little bit more about than some of my other tasks, and I just didn't want to deal with it. Okay, so I say that is it, but that it could take me all the way through her second nap and all of the things. And then at some point, I'm gonna put probably around here. Put dinner in the crock pot. It's one of those meals that takes like 3 to 4 hours instead of the whole day. So I'm gonna get that in at about 2. And then we have definitely needs to be broken in a little bit. I really like this color though. We have the community call from 6 to 7 my time, followed by the replay and my PM routine as always. And then let's go over here and draw our little lines to kind of separate this out. I don't know if I really need those to separate it, but I also kind of like the way it looks and like adding in a little bit of color there. Work, personal, and tomorrow. So the things that I wrote down to do tomorrow, one of these is work related. I want to talk about the new merch on Instagram. And then one of these is personal. And then I'm gonna grab my, oh, there it is. I was like, wait, where's my notepad? Okay, I'm gonna add one work thing that I would like to get to. I've said this before in other Plan with Bees. What's over here in this section are things that either are gonna take 5 minutes, so they're a good filler when I need to fill in a little bit of extra time, or they don't have to get done today. Like if they don't get done today, that's okay. So I added one work thing. This was the only thing, remember when I showed you my notepad yesterday and I had the ASAP section? This is the only thing from the ASAP section that I did not get to. That's why I moved it over into the timed section. Now I'm adding some things from the second section, the this week section. So in the personal, I'm gonna get the fridge cleaned, and then, well, this really doesn't need to happen on a Tuesday, Laken, but I want to do it. The last of Sam's Father's Day gift arrived yesterday, so I kind of want to do that, even though it really doesn't have to happen. But everything on my this week, it's like booking flights and stuff. That stuff doesn't have to happen either. So, yeah, okay, that feels good for now. Just like I said yesterday, if there's ever extra time, I will grab stuff from my other list. But hopefully today is another good day. Good morning, happy Wednesday. Yesterday was another really great day. I didn't get absolutely everything done on my list, but I got a lot of things done, and just all in all felt like a good day. Now don't get me wrong. I can absolutely have a good day without getting stuff done, but it's those first couple of weekdays, if you're like me, not only do I have more energy in the morning that fades by the end of the day, but I definitely have more energy in the beginning of the week that fades by the end of the week. And so I always feel really good when like Monday and Tuesday feel like I've made a lot of progress on things. And that way, if I start to slow down a little bit as the week goes on, it's okay. All right. So as always, we are going to start with our AM routine and our workout. Wow, this dot marker needs a little bit more time to get a little bit smushier. Okay, and then before I start putting in to-do lists, I'm gonna go ahead and put the live down here. And while I've got the marker on this side of things, I'm gonna go ahead and do these lines here. So today we are actually, whoops, drew on myself there. So today after the live, we're actually gonna go to my mom's. My stepdad has been out of town, and so he hasn't seen Lila. And so we're gonna go have dinner at my mom's so that he can see her and we can spend a little bit of time there. But we are gonna do that transition after, like right after the live, and she'll do her afternoon nap at my mom's house. So I am going to, that's kind of how I wrote it on here anyways, but I'm going to prioritize the things that I can't get done at my mom. So like the household type things in the morning before the live while I'm still here, and then we'll prioritize all the work stuff after the live. So let's start with, I'm actually gonna work a little bit backwards. I'm gonna do get ready and prep right at the end. Sometimes I will do these first and then like focus on work, like sitting here at my desk and getting work done before the live. But because I'm gonna do that stuff in the afternoon, I'm gonna focus on like household stuff. This is not gonna line up as nicely with her naps because it's just gonna kind of play it by ear. So let's see here. First off, we've gotta put the laundry away from yesterday. I did the laundry. That's the first 2 check marks, but I did not put it away. So we need to put the laundry away, this and this. I don't know if, I'm debating. I put bathrooms today, but I think I'm gonna wait and do the bathroom until tomorrow because I'm cleaning the bathroom, for myself, but really I'm cleaning the bathroom for Sam's parents that are coming to visit. And I feel like I want to do it at the last possible day. So I'm going to push the bathroom till tomorrow. So then when I think about the things I'm going to move up to today, I'm going to do obviously the laundry, the humidifier, the fountain, and then I'll move up cleaning Lila's room to today. And then tomorrow that will leave me the floors, the sheets, and the bathroom, which I could totally get that done in the morning before this doctor's appointment. So that is totally fine. Okay, so then we have the live, and then after the live, we have, I'm leaving a little bit of a space there because, wow, I don't know why I'm yelling so much. I mean, it's early, but like, so has every other clip this week, and I haven't yawned through those. Okay, leaving a little bit of a gap so we can get to my mom's, and then we'll get through all of these things done. Through these things there. And then my mom will cook dinner. We will hang out for a bit, come home, put our tiny squish to bed, and do my PM routine and hop into bed myself. I have always been like an early to bed person because I'm a morning person. So I'm early to bed, early to rise. But since having a baby, it's even more so. I'm like, oh, she's in bed? Okay, I think it's time for me to be in bed, which is not necessarily true. Okay, and then in terms of other little to-do things, so a couple of things that I jotted down from yesterday, work-related, and then a couple things from personal that I didn't get to, which is fine. I'm actually not even gonna worry about wrapping Sam's gift. That's just so unnecessary. It's not till Sunday. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I'm sure there's more stuff on my like weekly list that I could add to these sections, but let's prioritize this stuff first and see how it goes, and then we'll go from there. Good morning, happy Thursday. Yesterday was another great day, but not because I got everything done, because I didn't. It ended up being an absolutely beautiful day outside, and so we went to the pool for a little bit. My mom lives in a high-rise, and she has a pool in her building, and my little girl loves to swim. So as soon as my live was over, we zipped over to my mom's and had a little bit of pool time. I did still get a couple things done during her afternoon nap, but I did not get everything done that I had planned to get done yesterday, but that is totally fine. That is one of the things I really wanted to try to embrace and then even plan even better for next summer, but to the best of my abilities, embrace it this summer. And that is being flexible with the weather and being able to go outside on days that the weather is nice, go to the pool, go to the park, enjoy summer in Chicago, and not be so tied down to I have to do this task on this day. So my Q3 plan for work, actually that video would have already been up. So if you wanted to watch my goals video for my Q3 business goals, I will definitely talk more about that, how I'm doing it this year in that video. I think the only change that I would do next year is I would start it in June and not wait till July. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these things down. Same as always, AM routine and workout. I technically do not need to work out today to hit my goal. My goal is 3 days a week, and I have done it all 3 days so far this week, but I really want to. I really just want to do at least a short, oh, sorry, I didn't realize how bright it was in here. Let's darken that up a little bit. I just want to get 10 minutes, just something to feel. I already even have my workout clothes on. You can't see me. Okay, then the other thing actually I'm going to put in this section that's super important is that we get the sheets and the washer. And then the next chunk of all the things I need to get done, we're gonna put 4 here. I really have 5 things. I made like a rough list last night before bed because I just needed to get it out of my head. But I guess one of them doesn't have to happen. So we have the floors, the bathroom. Company gets to use my bathroom, so I'm gonna clean my bathroom. The bedroom is pretty clean. I just tidy it up a little bit. And then I need to pack up my stuff. Where we put, our second bed is in Lila's room. And so how we rearrange when company comes really depends on who it is, what days of the week they're here, etc. But this time with Sam's parents, they're gonna have our room and my bathroom, and we're gonna take over Lila's room. So I need to pack up my stuff for the next couple of days. Oh, that is not what is going on. Oh my gosh, I am not paying attention. I don't know. It seemed to make sense to me that the one thing in the middle there. Okay, then I have a doctor's appointment, which I am taking Lila with me too because my mom is busy today. And then my in-laws arrive. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna switch up personal and work today. Because I went to the pool yesterday, my original plan was to wrap up work yesterday and like to do any miscellaneous tasks and to plan for next week. I try not to plan next week until I'm done with work for the week so I know what to plan. I have burned myself way too many times where I have planned that I was gonna do something and then like planned out the next week and then I don't get to it. That is not what I'm gonna do this week. Just because I didn't get to these things yesterday doesn't mean I can't get to them in the next few days. I just wasn't originally planning on it. I was planning on kind of relaxing with my in-laws, hanging out with them, but the truth is, Lila will take naps over the next few days and I can get some work done during those naps. So what I'm gonna do instead is during her afternoon nap, I'm going to just put two things. I'm gonna put my communication routine, which I did yesterday, but I also wrote it down for today because I saw stuff come in after I was done and I wanna get to it sooner than Monday. And then I'm gonna write down a work list. I wanna make it a work list of things that I would like to get to over the course of the weekend. One of those things we'll be planning next week and then we'll see. I'm not gonna transfer these over until I work on this list. Okay, I did this. So personal things, I still need to do this. I still need to do the living room cord. I don't really need to do an updated photo tracker, but I want to. And then I also need to trim Charlie's nails. Okay, I think that is it for today's plan, and that is going to be it for this video. I may end up doing a plan tomorrow. We'll see. I mean, the only thing actually on the calendar is gymnastics, and then like I said, I'm gonna maybe do some work stuff during her naps over the next few days, but I'm not necessarily gonna be planning out an entire day, and it will make things easier if I do make plans not to worry about having the camera all set up and whatnot. So the plan was always to end this video this morning. I don't know why I am justifying it. That is going to be it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every week focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. Plan with me hourly, blah, blah, blah. So I, blah, 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 blah.